Hi everybody, it's Monday night, 8 p.m. Eastern, so it's time for Stamping with Denise. Welcome. Well, as you can see, I'm still having some software issues. I'm not able to show you my face today. The software I normally use says I need to update my operating system. So I'll do that over the holiday because sometimes you never know quite what's going to happen when you do that. So I'm going to wait till I have a little bit more time off to do that. But I want to thank you all for joining me today. As always, if you like what you see, please hit the share button and comment share down in the comments, and I might be sending you the project I'm working on tonight. If you're watching on YouTube, thank you. Please hit the subscribe button and then hit the little bell so you get a notification when I upload a new video. If you recall, last week I made this cute Christmas card and I used the gingerbread dies, the red and green foil, the Heartwarming Hugs Designer Series paper. That's all retiring. And some of it might be gone, I'm not entirely sure. I think the dies are still, and even the coordinating stamp set are still available. But anyway, this card's going to go to Jessica Williams because she shared my video. I do appreciate that. Thank you, Jessica. I will get that card out to you in the mail very, very soon. Okay, so tonight I have two quick and easy projects for you. The first one, well, they're both gift card holders because we know it's the holiday season. There's always going to be that last person you forgot. Oh, I forgot to get them something. I'm going to get them a gift card, but you want to put a little bit of yourself into it to make it a little bit special. So I'm going to show you this first gift card here. Let me change my view. Let me zoom in a little bit. There we go. And it's really cute, super simple, and it's using one of my favorite Designer Series papers. This is the Gingerbread and Peppermint 6x6 Designer Series paper. I'm on my second pack of it. And what I love about this paper is it's got some great patterns, but it also has a lot of images that are very easy to hand cut. So if you don't have the dies that I showed you, like the gingerbread dies, like this one here will cut out this snowflake. But if you don't have it, you could still cut it out yourself. Same thing with the bells, the stars, the ornaments. I did some here. I had some paper pieces that I had cut some out, so I went ahead and just die cut these out, and I'll probably use them on other cards in the future. So anyway, last time I checked, that paper is still available, but I believe it's on low inventory. So if you want it, don't wait. Here's my host code. You can go to denisewill.stampinup.net, and when you're placing your order, use my host code, and you order any of the stuff that is still available. Like I said, I think that the coordinating stamp set as well as those dies are still available. So anyway, let me show you. I use some of the red ribbon. This is the sheer red ribbon. It's 3/8 inch wide, and it's much like our in color ribbon, but it's so nice to work with. I'm sad that it's retiring too, but anyway, I'm going to show you. It just slides off like this, and here's I've got an old hotel key card in here, but it's such an easy card to make, or card holder to make. Okay, so I'm going to show you how to do that here. Let's see if I can get this back on without too much trouble. Usually when I put the you know, things on the front of it. I'm not going to fuss with it right now. When I put things like this on it, I stagger my dimensionals so that they're not on the ribbon, but this time I put it on the ribbon so it would come on and off. Otherwise you'd have to untie it to get it open. So let me set this off to the side, and we're going to show you how we're going to get started. First, I've started out with a piece of cardstock. This piece of cardstock is 3 inches by 11 inches. Okay, and this is Old Olive. Now we're going to take this, we are going to score this. And I'm going to tell you right now, hopefully I stay connected. I've had some glitches with the software, so please, let's keep our fingers crossed I can at least get through the first project. So, that's 3 by 11. We're going to score at 3 3/4. Remember, it's the light brown. And then we're going to score at 7 1/2. Okay, there you go. Easy. And then we are going to go ahead and fold this and burnish this. And I'll tell you why we're going to burnish it first, fold it first. Because the 2 sides are not exactly even. And see, I would have cut it wrong. So this side is just a little bit smaller, and this is where the flap's going to be. So what we're going to do is we're going to put this piece, this one that's a little bit shorter, in the trimmer and trim this diagonal right here. Okay? So from this corner down to here. And you just, it's so simple to do. You just line them up in the track. And run it through. There you go. So I always burnish it, fold it and burnish it, so at least I know that I'm cutting the correct side. Okay? Beautiful. So now we're going to use some of the designer series paper. We're going to use 2 coordinating sheets and 1 piece of white. All 3 of these are the exact same size. They're 3 1/2 by 2 3/4. Okay, so let me get my adhesive here. This is my stamp and seal, and for this I'm going to put that right in there. This will be like the inside of the pocket where the card goes. Okay, I'm going to put this right here. Just like that. Okay, and then we're going to take some tear and tape, and we are going to put it right along this edge so that we can adhere this down, and this will be our pocket. So I'm going to put this here as close to the edge as you can. I love tear and tape. I haven't used it for a while. You know, you'll have projects and you won't use it. I like to burnish mine down to make sure it gets on there real good. And then you can just pick up that paper. There we go. So is everyone done with their Christmas cards? I've got about half of mine addressed and sent out. I've got some more to do. Okay, so there we go. I have my tear and tape on there. I'm going to fold this over. Make sure it lines up. And there we go. Burnish it down real quick. Okay, this piece is going to go here. But before I do that, all wise people stamp before they adhere. Okay. So I'm going to get my red, real red ink, and I'm going to use the Wishing You a Merry Christmas from this Frosted Gingerbread stamp set. We're going to put this right in the middle here. You could put it up or down, whatever. You could put, this could be where you put your to from. and put a little bit of adhesive on here. I just love this because you could get 2 of these out of a piece of cardstock. It's a great way to use some of the smaller pieces of your favorite designer series paper. Okay, and then this one's going to go on the front. Okay. Let me put a little bit here and here. There we are. Okay. So I'll take the card out of this one and put that right in there. And we're going to use this is the Real Red sheer ribbon. Like I said, I'm sad this is going because this is so nice to work with, and this would have been so perfect for Valentine's Day. But I guess it is what it is. Okay. So I'm going to make a square knot. Sorry guys, I know my fingers are in the way. I'm trying to get a nice square knot here without it coming loose. Sometimes I need 3 hands, you know. There we go. I'm going to trim that edge up. I pulled on that just a little bit and it frayed it, but I'm going to trim it down anyway. Trim this one here. Okay, there's that. Then we're going to put and you can kind of adjust it where you want it. Then I have to decide what image I'm going to put. I'm going to use one of these that I die cut out of the paper. Kind of thinking I want something in green. The only thing I have in green, I believe, oh, you know what? This one will look nice. I'll use that one. Perfect. I'll just save these and they'll come in handy for another project. I had all these bits and pieces of paper and I was tired of messing with them, so I just put, you know, die cut them out and always save them for another time. Okay. And these are exactly this perfect dimension or perfect width for the ribbon. And really, this is all there is to this gift card holder. Isn't that cute? I just think it's adorable. There we go. So, and then I had this one over here that had the tree on it. I'll have to work to get that one back on. But there you go. So that's number 1, gift card holder number 1. So good. I'm glad I got through at least one project before my software decided to crap out on me, so to speak. Okay, now the second one I actually received this in a swap. Again, another super simple design. Just opens up like that. Look at that. Perfect. And you know what? You don't even have to put that circle. I'm not even going to do it for mine. So we're going to make this very similar, using some similar paper. Now this piece, oops, let me get my directions for this one. This piece of cardstock, I am using Misty Moonlight, much like my sample. And it is 11 by 4 1/4. So this would fit one of our envelopes. And you can see this one, this fits our envelope. This is much smaller. You could make your own individual envelope for that if you wanted. So I'm going to move this out of the way while I pull this out here. We are going to score this 4¼ by 11 piece at 1½ inches and at 5½ inches. So, and like I said, this couldn't be any simpler. We're all done with that. So we're going to fold this one in. Fold this one. You know, if you wanted to make that little tab for on the inside to grab the card out, and you didn't have a circle punch, you could certainly use your layering circles, but I don't think you need to. Like I said, I'm not going to. And again, we're going to use the tear and tape to secure that piece down to make our pocket. We're going to put it as close to the edge as possible. There we go. Burnish that down. That off there. That off there. And fold it up. Perfect. Yep. See? Right there. And like I said, I don't really think you need the little tab, but you can certainly do it if you want. Okay, now on to the fun part. We're going to do some decorating. I'm going to use this. I think this paper might be gone already, but I'm not entirely sure. Okay, I'm going to make sure this lines up. This piece of Designer Series paper is 4 by 3 5/8. This one is 4 by 1¼ Just make sure if you have anything in that has a direction that you're going the right way, because you can, well, I guess that's a bad example. But if someone, see, it doesn't really match up, but if I turn it this way, well, no, it doesn't match up that way either, so okay. Maybe it's this way. I very purposely made sure, because I wanted it to go. So there we are. Go figure. Okay, so this is going to go right there. And if I end up screwing it up, oh well, probably nobody else cares but me. And you know, this one you could embellish in so many different ways. I've got something planned for it that's pretty simple. We'll see how it looks. I'm not sure if I'm going to like it, but I was just trying to come up with a way to embellish the front of it. And you know, remember, all of these gift cards could be done for any kind of event, a birthday, an anniversary, a wedding, things like that. Although I don't know if you'd give a gift card for a wedding, but there might be people that want those. Okay, and the one thing I'm going to do that this one didn't is I'm going to put a piece on the inside that you could put a sentiment on. And right, so okay, it goes that way. And it is the same dimensions as this outside. That is 4 by 3 5/8. So I'm going to go ahead and put that on there now. Whoops. Just realized my shirt matches the cardstock. So this way one could write on the inside. So that's pretty much done there. I don't actually have this stamp set, so I decided I was going to do something different. I cut a circle out of the Misty Moonlight with the layering circles. I cut a couple of snowflakes out. I used this one is this snowflake. This one is that one. And this one I use the shimmer, is it shimmer paper? It's the, oh shoot, now I forgot what it's called. But it's got a little bit of shine and glimmer to it. So I thought it looked nice, like a, like it had snow on it. So that's why I use it. Now I can't remember the name of it. Oh, I hate when that happens. So I'm going to take this small snowflake. I'm going to put a couple little dabs of glue on it here. Put this, I'm going to put it in the middle of this one. And I know what else I'm going to do for this one too. I just thought of it as I was working, and you know what? Sometimes that's what you do. I'm going to put this dimensional on the back of this. Actually, I'll probably put 1.5. I don't think I can get a whole nother one on there, but I could get a half one. Let me put this one on here. There we go. Sometimes 2's too many, but 1's not quite enough. I just wanted to give it a little more stability there. Let's see. I'm gonna put this on here, just like that, and let me get some. Oh, I got a couple of different. I could put one of those gemstones, some of those, or I've got some of those. Let's see, what should we use on it? I'm gonna put this on here. And you know what, I think I'm going to glue it down, and I'm going to make it flat since I used a dimensional on the behind the snowflake. I'll put the blue piece flat down. Okay, before I decide on what kind of bling I'm going to put on there, I think I'm going to stamp my sentiment. I did plan for a small little sentiment down here. I'm going to use the Happy Holidays. That's out of the Frosted Gingerbread set. I'm going to stamp it with Misty Moonlight. And I'm actually going to stamp it and then cut it out. So we'll see how that works. Shoot. We'll flip that over there. There we go, good enough. Good enough. I'm gonna get my little trimmer over here. Trim that edge off so it's nice and straight. Scissors and just kind of do the, nope, that's not the way. I guess I want them to go the same way. Yeah, I guess so. Yeah, that'll work. And then I'm going to put that right down here. And you know, I'll just glue that on flat too. Okay, now we're going to put some bling on. Gotta decide. I have the Holiday Rhinestone Basic Jewels, and there's a Night of Navy stone in there, or else I've got the blue adhesive back gems. I think I'll use the blue adhesive back gems, because I kind of like the iridescence that comes off of these. Boy, this package is looking rough, isn't it? Let me get my little knife here. Put one right right in the middle. And then, I like these gems. I think they're so pretty. I'm going to sprinkle some around here. And one more. Okay, so there we go. 2 super quick and easy gift card holders. So I want to thank you so much for joining me tonight. Please share my video and comment that you shared, and maybe I'll be sending these out to you. Okay, so thank you so much, and I will see you next Monday night at 8 p.m. Eastern for Stamping with Denise. Bye now.